Whether you're a professional painter working on residential properties or you have a large commercial paint business and you're looking to make your next job quicker, easier, and safer, the QuickReach telescoping spray pole from Hyde has got you covered. Now there are actually 3 different versions of the QuickReach spray pole, each with its own tool number. They're all exactly the same except for their length. So you can think of it like small, medium, and large. The smallest is tool number 28670, and it's extendable from 4.5 feet to 6.5. The next level up is tool number 28680, and it is extendable from 5.5 feet to 8.5 feet. Now the biggest spray pole is number 28690, and it starts at 7.5 feet, but is extendable all the way up to 12 feet. So let's start at the head of this tool and we'll work our way down. Now it's important to note that this tool is BYOG, bring your own gun. It does not come with the purchase of the spray pole, but what's great is that any standard spray gun and tip works great with the QuickReach. So we're just gonna slide our gun into the metal holder, and we're gonna do our best to line up this trigger pin with the very bottom of the actual trigger. And then we're just gonna tighten down onto the handle with this bolt and hand tightening nut. Now you'll see right now there's a little bit of space between the trigger pin and the actual trigger handle, so we want that as close as possible. So if we flip this over, there's another adjustable nut right here, and now we can pull this cable tight against the trigger handle and tighten that down. Now we have our pin right up against our trigger handle and we're ready to go. Now, if you're using a 4-finger gun, the procedure is going to be a little different. Depending on the brand of gun, if we pop this in here, you can see that our trigger pin is not near the bottom of the trigger where we need it to be. So to install this 4-finger gun, we are going to pivot the head the other way 180 degrees. Now, with our unit upside down, when we pop this gun in, you can see we now have the trigger pin lined up with the bottom of our trigger. We simply tighten down the screw and nut on the handle, and our 4-finger gun is ready to go. So because we're using a standard gun here with the Hyde spray pole, your paint supply hose is hooked directly to your gun. So that means there's no paint running through the spray pole like you'll see with a lot of other systems. That also means you don't have another item to clean up at the end of the day. But more importantly, not only do you have a spray pole that's compatible with any standard gun, but you can easily switch back and forth between pole mounted and handheld on the fly throughout the day. And if you've ever been on a big complicated spray job, you know how much of a time saver that's gonna be. The QuickReach is made of aluminum, so it's as lightweight as possible while being durable. The head of the spray pole system is removable and available for purchase separately if you ever need to replace it. Right here we have a locking collar tab which you'll release to extend the pole and then lock back into place. We've got a fabric cover here to prevent overspray from reaching the internals. There are 2 hose clips where you'll secure your spray hose. And finally we've got the trigger handle which comes with a protective handguard. So all we need to do now is squeeze the trigger and activate our spray gun up top. Now once you get the hang of this tool, you will become a machine on the job. Not only do you save time by not having to move ladders constantly, but you're keeping yourself safer by staying off of ladders as much as possible. Thanks for choosing Hyde Tools. If you have any questions about this tool, go ahead and leave it in the comments below and we'll get back to you as quickly as possible.